Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the M41, the Tier 5 American arty. We're just gonna go because this is gonna be a long one. But yeah, most of you guys are probably already going for the dislike buttons because every time I include arty on my channel, someone out there has to dislike it. Now, that doesn't bother me too much because I understand people's dislike for arty, but I also understand that most players out there play arty or have arty in their garage, and it is a very, very, very vocal minority who are very anti-arty. Personally, I don't really enjoy playing arty. You are very, very reliant on your team, and I think if you play a lot of arty, it hurts your stats in the long run, but it certainly hurts mine. But the good news, this whole video is a good news, bad news situation. The good news is it's an Ace Tanker, and as soon as this game was done, I was able to sell the M41 and will never have to play it again. The bad news is that I have continued up the arty line and I have purchased a new arty. Then again, good news is the Tier 6 arty is a tank I've already aced, so I don't have to buy or play that tank again. But the bad news is that yes, I did buy the M12 at Tier 7, so eventually, and I do mean eventually, I will be replaying that arty, but not anytime soon. So nice blind shot there on a Jag Panther, no idea how much damage I've done. But this is okay as far as arty goes. Like most arty, I don't really enjoy playing it, and I'm really, really happy to have sold a tank. But if I'm going to get Ace Tankers in every single... okay, that was lucky. He moved, but I still managed to hit him. But like most arty, if I'm going to get Ace Tankers in every single tank, it does mean playing arty. So our AMX-12T has been an absolute boss, has spotted the enemy GW Panther. And I'm almost reloaded, but he's moved into an arty safe position. So a little bit of lag there. 82, and he moves forward as I fire. Now this... oh! I end up splashing the Jag Panther again. So Jag Panther's on 47 health, but yeah, I really, really don't understand the vocal hate for arty. It's part of the game, and unfortunately Wargaming recently mentioned some arty stats. Wargaming recently released some arty stats, and that is that 95% of the player base, just over 95% of the player base, have played arty. Over 90% of the player base still have arty in their garage. What they didn't say is how regularly players play arty. But other than the arty I am grinding, the only arty I have in my garage are the two premium arty and the Tier 10 German arty, because I got to Tier 10 on it, or I got to Tier 7 on it before it moved to Tier 10, but I don't sell Tier 10 tanks even if they are arty. So 12T pulls back just as I fire. I'm only on 182 damage, but I have hit a couple of blind shots. Now the ammo on the M41 is okay. 78 millimeters of penetration, 700 alpha damage. So pretty standard for Tier 5. I'm hoping to get these guys with splash damage, but the shot goes a little bit to the right. And as you can see, arty is not as accurate as a lot of people say it is. A lot of these shots aren't going to where I'm aiming them, and I have gotten lucky with a couple of missed shots that did do splash damage. So time that shot and only do 196 damage on the side of the Tiger. So arty is not an I win button. But then again, I play most of my arty with 75% cruise and don't use consumables. But anyway, let's go on. The ammo. So basically I've got 22 shots in this tank. I'm on 13 HE already, and I've also got two premium shells. Type 64 takes out our Cromwell, but I managed to get him, not in time to save the Cromwell. But the heat ammo is interesting on this, because the heat ammo has an amazing 240mm of penetration, and the same alpha damage as the HE. So very, very good premium ammo. But the problem with premium ammo on arty is most arty use either heat or APCR as premium ammo, and that means that you need a direct hit in order to do damage. There is no splash damage. Very few arty get HE ammo as premium. So 3001p has been tracked. Easy shot. Get a shot into his engine deck and take him out for kill number 2. 879 recorded damage. But it's still a 50-50 game. Scores are 11-10. But I usually carry 1 or 2 shots of premium ammo on my arty for shotgun situations, because when you need to penetrate a tank, it's usually up close and personal. Now I go for a blind shot in that AT2 and it goes in. That was actually a nice shot. But it's an AT2. I'm bottom tier, tier 5 arty against a bottom tier AT2 who's extremely well armored. And unless I can land shots on his engine deck, his armor is going to be absorbing a lot of damage. So I'm going for blind shots, hoping to do a little bit of splash damage, and I'm focused on this AT2. And I'm watching for changes in the landscape, watching for things like trees, fences, bushes being crushed, just to give me an idea of where he might be. Now unfortunately our KV-1 spends most of the game sitting in that camping spot. In fact, he has a very, very small contribution on the game, and a fence just broke. You saw another fence break, and I'm wondering, is he going around the house? So I go for a blind shot and don't seem to hit anything. And then you can see more debris being crushed, so he's moved all the way down into this corner. So he's still around here. It's very important when arty is focused on you. If you're in any other tank and you know that arty is focused on you, do not destroy landscape features. So I go for a blind shot and where I reckoned he might be, but obviously after destroying the terrain he decided to move on, because that was another splash damage. I'm down to 9 shots left. Tiger 1 has not been spotted in some time on the enemy team, but it's still a very, very close game. Still 11-11. So I know there's a GW Panther on low health. I also know that the Tiger has just flanked us and is capping. At least I assume it's the Tiger. Very unlucky to be very unlikely to be the AT2 or either arty. So I'm on HE and I move up to this bush. You can see I've got an orange reticule, green where it's going to hit the tracks, but I'm going to go for a shotgun. And someone else resets. The other arty resets, which is a nice shot. Aiming as fully as I can and get 299 into his side. Now I had time, but I didn't really want to switch to premium ammo, because there would have been a 22.5 second reload time for that. But Tiger did not turn to face me. I'm using this bush for cover. He doesn't seem to be able to see me, so I go for a quick shot because he's moving into cover, and unfortunately miss that. And shots like that are probably going to come back and haunt me, or do come back and haunt me in this game. So again, I'm staying with the HE, and I should have switched to the premium ammo. Our KB3 has moved into their spawn, has spotted other arty, but I've moved up. Again, I'm sitting here. Let my camo kick in, Just waiting for someone to spot this Tiger 1 again. And I go for another shotgun kill and ammo rack him. So did a 707 damage. I probably would have killed him anyway. The gun has 700 alpha damage, but thankfully I also managed to ammo rack him. And our KV-3 has moved down. He spotted a GW Panther and the AT-2. I'm reloaded. And unfortunately that GW Panther knows exactly what he's doing. Fooled me. Went to move forward, reversed while my shot was in the air. So KV-3 goes for a shot in rams the GW Panther. And again, I'm not taking a shot. I don't want to take a shot because I don't want to risk killing the KV-3. Thankfully, the KV-1 snipes from distance. Good shot from the KV-1 from where he was. So only one enemy tank left. There are 4 of us. KV-3, KV-1, and 2 arty. The Su-14-1 is saying he only has 1 shell left. AT-2 is hiding. He is arty safe. And this KV-3 decides to go in by himself. Instead of waiting for backup, he moves in by himself. And again, I've got a shot, and you can see that I hit the rocks. So this KV-3 is face-hugging the AT-2. This is a tank that is 2 tiers below him, and yet this AT-2 is tearing him apart. And the KV-3 is missing the AT-2. And I've got no shots. Go for a shot. That looks good, but again the shot goes nowhere near where I aim. So I'm down to 3 shots left. 1 HE and 2 heat shells. Unfortunately the Su-14-1 has also missed and he is out of ammo. So I've got 3 shots left. Our other arty is out of ammo. And our KV-1 continues to move forward. So the KV-3 could have waited. He could have waited for backup from the KV-1, but instead he charged in alone. And now we're going to have a very, very similar situation. KV-2 is now going to move in alone. Now normally I would have relocated, but I do have shots on this area. As long as someone spots the AT-2. And the AT-2 has relocated over to the corner of the map. So unfortunately I've got to readjust, got to go through this aim time again. And this is a perfect shot on the AT-2. Could not have aimed that better. And the shot goes incredibly short. So really, when people complain about arty being so accurate, it's not true. Especially when you're playing with a bad crew and without consumables. So this guy, I have nothing to shoot at here, but I'm on my heat ammo. I've used my last HE shell and I needed a direct hit. So I'm on my last shell. And the AT-2 kills the KV-1. Last shell, Su-100 is trying to go for ram. I don't want to kill the Su-100. But I go for the shot. And the shot misses. Ah! So an ace tanker on a draw. Yeah, I also picked up Gore's medal for doing 10 times the hit points of my vehicle. First time I've gotten a Gore's medal, so that was quite nice. And I picked up high caliber. I finished top on XP with 1066, the Battle of Hastings, 2,323 damage, 3 kills, 22 shots fired, and I only managed to hit 7 of them. And as you can see, I was fully aimed for most of those shots. It's sometimes arty is just not as accurate as complainers give it credit for. I did manage 3 splash shots, but I did manage to pen all 7 shots that I hit. I damaged 6, destroyed 3, did 535 assistance damage, and managed 63 base defense points. I earned 38,500 credits for that game, which is quite nice. I don't earn a lot of money in my arty, another reason why I don't particularly like playing them. But 1599 XP on a premium account. It wasn't my first game of the day. I actually sat down to play a few games in arty off stream so that you guys wouldn't have to watch me play arty on stream. And thankfully it worked out. I did manage to get the Ace Tanker. So like I say, good news, bad news. Already have the Ace Tanker in the Tier 6 American arty, and as soon as this game was over, I sold the M41, so you'll never ever see me play it again. The bad news is I did buy an M12. But the good news is I'm not ready to play that tank. I've got a lot more tanks, especially with 9.3 coming out, and I don't like playing stock tanks, so the M12 is probably not going to be played for quite a long time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.